Hey YouTube, how you doing? Today I wanted to show you my GearPods survival kit. You can buy these from gearpods.com. You can also buy the empty little pods, which is what I did for 3 or 4 of these I made myself. I filled myself for different categories, and a few that I actually bought from them. It was just easier. They're not cheap. So in this compact little system, you have everything you really would need to survive. You know, the basics. So I'm going to open up each little pod and show you. They also come with these little stickers. They come blank ones, or you see that's first aid. This is fire, and this one says shelter. All right, so let me open them up and I'll show you. So basically they come with either these type of caps that are closed, or these connector little rings that are open on both sides. Some are open, some are closed. I'll show you. So this is just one of those little finger chainsaws, you know. This is a pretty heavy duty one though. So that's what I put in the end. You see there's the connector ring. So this is another way you can buy them. They're either closed or open. So the next section I have, so here I have everything I need to start a fire. Some Vaseline cotton balls, little pieces of rubber, wet fire, Espit fuel cubes, magnesium, candles. So that fit in this little pod. Now in the next one I have a bunch of first aid. I'm not going to dump all that out. It's kind of a pain to get back in there, but it's just your typical first aid thing. Something to blood clotting and band-aids, tampons, stuff like that. So far, everything I've showed you, I made the kit myself. Just bought the empty gear pods. So see how they come apart. Now this I bought from GearPods. It's their little cook stove. Let me take it out and show you. And it actually has a survival kit inside. Okay, so this came with tons of stuff in that. It's hard to believe that all this stuff fit in this little pod. This one I did buy from GearPods because it just came with so much stuff, and the way they packaged it, it was just worth it. For $69, it was worth it to me. So it comes with a little stove, which uses the little fuel tabs, little cup, a cover, and a windscreen. Some little directions, mirror, a little lens, paper, pencil, a little striker, spark thing, water bag, fishing kit, wire, compass, little thread, more cordage. This is matches and a striker, those little tinder quicks or something, blade and a little saw, whistle, and some aqua tabs. This is called their GearPod Survival Pro. So, I mean, I don't think this little cook kit could really stand up to everyday use. But the thing I'm using this for is, right now I have my van set up to sleep in, you know, for a camper and stuff. So I didn't really want to keep my big bug-out bag in there or get-home bag. So I think I'll just stick these under the seats. And that way at least I have some things for an emergency, or if I just decide to go on a hike, I can throw them in a little bag. It's not light. Both of these tubes weigh about 3 pounds, 11 ounces. But that's not bad for just sticking in a bag for a day hike, or to just keep in your car or something like that. So in here I have one of those Walmart backpacking tarps. I think it's 7 by 5 or something like that. They only cost $10. So I have that squished down in this tube, so because their tarp was kind of expensive, and I think this actually looked better than what they were selling. So I squished that in there. So then down in this tube, I have an SOL bivvy, and I threw in a couple hand warmers and stuff like that. Yep, just a couple hand warmers and toe warmers in there, or body warmers. Got that squished down there, and so that fits in there. And in there this is another thing that I actually bought from the GearPods. 40 feet of paracord, and it's 7-strand paracord and 6 line tensioners. And they sell that for $19, including the pod. So that's everything that comes in my Gear Pod survival kit. Wish me luck in getting this all back in, especially that stuff. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.